Hello everyone. A major focus of Holiness Connection is to feel how we are all connected to each other and to the wider universe. And I have created some meditations previously as a sort of practice for taking out into the world those moments of recognition of our oneness and of being with each other on that deeper level. And now I'm called to do a similar kind of meditation practice that's less neutral, that covers situations that may be more fraught or have more intensity of emotion around them. And can we still be our authentic selves while in such situations, perhaps in disagreement with someone, whether that's personally or politically, or just encountering someone who is dysregulated? So we'll ease into it with this meditation. I want you to feel safe the entire time because you will be connected the whole time. That's what it's about, is to be able to sense into your own grounding and centering and sense of connection to the all inwardly. And that's the reminder of who you are with, even though you genuinely may be in disagreement or in different states from each other emotionally. So now letting go of that introduction and my words, doing whatever you need to get into a comfortable position, finding a place where you can practice this meditation. You can do this in any position, standing, lying down, or sitting, that you find comfortable, that feels like the right thing for you, trusting yourself and what you need for this meditation practice. And it may be different days. Trusting if you want to keep your eyes open with a soft gaze, or if you'd prefer to close them. But taking a moment or two to make sure that your body feels comfortable, perhaps rolling out your shoulders or making some small adjustments to your body position to be as comfortable as you can. Perhaps there's some pain you're feeling today in your body, and if so, just breathing into it, accepting that it's there. And for everyone, now taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Remember, you are safe, you are loved, you belong, you are connected. And now I invite you to visualize in your interior space. And you can do this beyond visualization. It can use other interior senses as well. But bringing forth now a beach scene. So you're walking along a beach very comfortably. Perhaps there's a path. Just experiencing that, walking along, the smell of the salt air and that feel against your face of the salty breeze, the rhythmic calming sound of the waves, some seagulls calling in the background. And as you walk along, noticing any sights, sounds, colors, sensations, You're enjoying this time. It's quite peaceful. Not very many people around. You maybe see a few people in the distance. A family with a child playing in the sand. Pass by someone who seems to be meditating in a chair. When you pass by someone right in the path who gives you a quick smile, and you give them a quick smile back. And all this time you're feeling connected in the oneness of the scene, the beach and the creatures there, the people around you, the air and elements, the earth, the universe beyond. You feel it on the outside as you see it and experience it, and it's mirroring that feeling that you have on the inside of the connectedness. You can sense all of that within you, the whole universe, and how connected and whole it is. You pass by another person. This person pauses briefly and makes a comment, perhaps about the beauty of the day, and you smile and agree. And you see something in the distance, and you wonder what it is, a patch of color. And as you get closer, you can see that it is a person who seems to be upset. They're hunched over, even while standing. And as you come up to them, you just express concern out loud, perhaps saying something like, "Are you okay?" And they look up at you, and there's an energetic push as they say, "Leave me alone." And you do. You honor their wish to be left alone and continue walking on. Though as you walk, you realize that you feel that energetic and bodily reaction, some compassion because they seem to be in a difficult situation, a little bit of hurt, or even perhaps a tad of anger because they rejected your offer to connect. You just notice those reactions. And at the same time, you feel how this too is part of the wholeness and of the one, and that your connection to that person is unbroken despite the fact that they're in pain and pushing others away. And as you walk, just for a moment more, feeling into that connection to that person that's deeper than what outwardly transpired between you. Just feeling into it, the love and belonging that's still there. And then letting your conscious awareness of that go. Your conscious awareness of both the outward interaction you had and that inner sensing of still being one and connected. They're both still there, but your attention is no longer on them. They've dissipated from your awareness. And now you arrive. You realize that this whole time, as you walked, you were walking back to somewhere that you're staying. And you enter a small cottage on the beach. Someone is there inside, perhaps more than one someone. Just decide for yourself who they are. They could be someone you know, or perhaps there's someone just for this meditation who happens to be staying there as well. And you feel happy to see them. You give them a smile, perhaps say what a beautiful walk it was. And you enjoy being back in their company. Letting your mind fast forward in time a couple of hours. Now you're at the table, eating a meal with this person or these people, whoever they are, known to you or less known. And allow yourself to bring up a topic of conversation that feels a little edgy for you. It could be something around the way you like to interact with others in relationship. It could be something political that you have a strong opinion about. Just 2 examples. Trusting what comes up for you. It might be different each day. And now, I'm going to give you a moment to feel into what you want that to be, that comes into your awareness, that you believe in strongly. That's the way you live your life and values. And now, like it's mirroring what just came into your mind, a person at the table speaks just to what you were talking about. However, they have quite a different opinion than you. And as they speak, their tone is quite derisive of someone with an opinion like you have. You haven't spoken it out loud yet, but you realize this. And you feel a reaction in your body that you notice and accept, perhaps of a feeling of breakage because you'd thought this person, who you like, who you have so many other things you share with, or have started to see that you might have in common if you know them less well, feels like a breakage that this is different between you. And it's an important difference to you. Or perhaps it's a sense of defensiveness, particularly because of their tone. Noticing this and allowing it, even as you flow inwards deeper. Part of your attention is still on the outward conversation. Part of your attention is going deeper within, to your heart, to your energetic field and beyond, deeper within, which is also more expansively without. And you understand that this too is part of the whole. And the connection is not broken. The connection is still there. Perhaps that feels like a paradox in this moment, yet you know it's true, as paradoxes are. From this place, you speak, and you speak your authentic truth of what you know to be true about this matter, whether it's a political belief or opinion, whether it's a value of some sort that's personal or political, whether it's the way you believe that relationships work best, whatever that is for you, you speak your truth. And you continue in debate with the other person. And perhaps you even push back against their tone, saying that you don't like the tone and how that makes you feel. The whole time, keeping that awareness of this deep, deep, deep and expansive truth of the whole and the connectedness, unbroken. And at the end of the conversation, the topic changes. And you've both stated your opinions. Perhaps one or the other of you has convinced the other about something, perhaps not. But you feel that sense of the whole unbroken, of the connectedness unbroken. How you were safe the whole time, despite your reactions. That your reactions could be there, and so could the wholeness. You feel that, and taking a moment to feel gratitude for that. Breathing in gratitude through your heart. Gratitude for the unbroken whole, the unbroken connection. Being with it all. And now, the end of this day, you go out for one short walk more to look up at the sky and notice the beautiful stars shining in the sky. Knowing what's happened throughout the day, all those experiences, both good, neutral, and bad, as your mind would label them, and appreciating again, feeling into so deeply your connection, inward, outward, to the universe, to others. That those experiences can be moved through and let go in a sense. Perhaps a better word would be integrated in a sense. But let go for moving into the next moment. In the beautiful, connected wholeness to which you belong. Letting yourself stay with that feeling as long as you like, perhaps pausing this meditation to feel it more, if that feels right to you. If you're ready to come out of the meditation, just allowing this scene, this outdoor scene of the stars, letting it fade away in your mental experiencing of it. And noticing now your body in the position that it's in the room that it's in, still with your eyes closed or with a soft gaze. Just noticing the rise and fall of your breath. Feeling any sensations in your body or any sensory experiences from the room or beyond, perhaps a sound. And coming out further by making any small movements that feel good to you, wiggling fingers or toes, perhaps moving your chin back and forth or up and down gently, and then slightly bigger movements, perhaps some deeper breaths as well. And only when it feels right to you, opening your eyes slowly, going to the soft gaze first. From the soft gaze, allowing your gaze to become sharper, taking in the room as a whole. And before going about the rest of your day, just taking a moment again to give thanks for the variety of experiences and interactions that we experience, knowing that at our foundation, the foundation of the universe, the foundation of the whole, there is this ultimate belonging and connection, unbroken and beautiful. And we can access it at all times. We often enjoy accessing it during poignant moments of beauty or quiet moments of peace and meditation. But it's there for us always, in all moments, whatever those are and are like.